could take you places you ain't never been before. Baby, take a chance so you'll never ever know. I got money in my hands that I really like to blow. Swipe, swipe, swipe on you. Chillin' by the fire while we eating fondue. I don't know about me, but I know about you. So say hello to falsetto in 3, 2, swipe.
YOLO. You only live once. No way! I didn't know that. Yeah, it's true. Everybody only lives once. One life, one chance to become everything that you've ever wanted to be. One set of teenage years. One time in high school. One time in college. First year, anyway. A lot of people use that as, oh, YOLO, I'm just gonna get fucked up tonight and I don't even give a shit. No, that's not how you want to look at it. That is not what you want to be. You don't want to turn your life away because YOLO. I think the whole concept behind YOLO is an accurate one. You want to live your years in your younger generation, more like high school and college, and more so preferably college, as having fun and doing everything that you've wanted to do. But I don't think that we should be making bad decisions that affect our lives. Personally, I've found these things to be a waste lately. I'm almost 20 years old. I'm still a teenager. And I'm a freshman in college. I don't think that I should be going out and getting drunk, even though I have. So I know what it's like to party, and I know what makes you feel better, and I know what it's like to smoke weed. I've never done any drugs other than alcohol. It's not that great. It's not something that you have to be doing all the time. It is not something that makes people believe that you are cooler. It is nothing that you need in your life. It bothers me so bad when people think that they have to drink to have fun, or they have to be high to feel better. You don't need to have a shot. You don't need to smoke a bowl. It's not something that you can't live without. It's something that is killing you on the inside. Yes, I realize that technically I guess marijuana is not bad for you. And that may make me sound like an idiot saying that you don't need it and it's killing you on the inside. But most of the people that are smoking weed have a dependency on the drug. And having a dependency on the drug is killing you. Because you're going out and you're spending your money on it. And not only that, it's illegal. And yes, I know there are people that fight it and say it should be legal, but it is illegal. You can't change the law. No one can unless they have that higher power. And I believe that all the people that are out there complaining about it and all the people that are out there smoking weed don't have that higher power. The same goes for my belief on underage drinking. I believe that the law is set at 21 for a reason. And I have, 18 months until I turn 21? I think I'm okay with that. I went out the other night and it wasn't that great. And it was fine. I went to a club and I didn't really drink. And it would have been okay if I hadn't had a single drink. It would have been perfectly fine. And I believe that's how other people should think. You don't have to get shit-faced to have fun. You shouldn't have a dependency on something. It should be something that you're able to do without being intoxicated and without being in a totally different mindset than one where everything is happy and you're perfect all the time. And then the same thing goes for how people act when they're under the influence. I've been sober around drunk people and I've been sober around people that are high. And I don't like any of it. I don't like how drunk people act stupid. I don't like how certain alcohol puts anger into people. I don't like how certain people get all clingy and flirty and want to have sexual encounters when they're under the influence of alcohol. And I just don't like the way drunk people act. The same goes for people when they're high. I don't like how stupid you get. And I don't like the fact that it slows you down and makes everything go slow, and it makes you hungry. Because then you come into my apartment and you are fucking being an idiot and looking for food and shit, and it's fucking late at night, and I just don't want that. And I don't really care for anybody that has to do with this thing, okay? Like, I'm to the point in my life where I don't want to associate with people that are associating with these things. I'm trying to focus on school, even though I realize that at this moment in time, it's a break period. I still want to focus on school and doing well for myself. And I believe that as you're sitting there and you're getting drunk and you're getting high, you're not doing much for yourself. I would rather be out doing something useful like, I don't know, jogging or painting or reading a book or maybe laying out in the sun or swimming or something that is useful for yourself. Not something that makes you feel good and that makes you feel completely shitty afterwards. Because that's another thing. Whether you're high or whether you get drunk, there's a shitty after feeling. When you're high and then you come down off of that high, you have that terrible taste in your mouth and fucking your eyes burn and it's just shit. Complete shit. And then after you're not drunk anymore, you realize how much money you spent on alcohol. You realize what mess you made. You realize the shit you put in your body. That goes for when you're high too. You realize what food you ate and how shitty that food was for you. But then, also being drunk, you get hungover. And that's not a good feeling because then you just want to lay in bed all day. And then you just waste your day away. That's really not something that you should do. I just think it's all a waste of time. I think it's all a waste of your life, and I think that people should make smarter decisions. Because unless certain people make smarter decisions, I don't think I want to associate with them anymore. Because I don't want to have anything to do with something that isn't what I need in my life. And right now, I believe myself that alcohol and drugs is not what I need in my life. It's just my opinion.